Magandang umaga. Good morning, students. Our topic in art is all about elements of art. Shapes. In the previous unit, you have learned about shapes, categorized into two, organic and geometric shapes. Can you differentiate the two? Okay, so this time, we will broaden our knowledge about shapes. Are you ready? Let's begin. Before we will proceed, let's observe first the picture. It is a beautiful beach found in Boracay, a small island in the western Visayas region. Boracay is known worldwide for its pristine waters and powdery sand beaches. In 2012, Boracay was awarded the best island in the world by the International Travel Magazine. By just looking at the image, what geometrical shapes can you figure out in it? Which things in the photo seem closest to you? And which thing seems farthest away from you? Those are the questions which will be answered after this lesson. Objects that look close to you in any image are called foreground, while those that look far away from you are called background. Let's observe again the picture. Can you identify its foreground from its background? How about this picture? Foreground is an object that looks close to you, while background is an object that looks far away from you. Therefore, on the second picture, the foreground is the flower, while the buildings behind the flower is considered as the background. Am I understood? Very good. Look at the pictures. These are the examples of images having background and foreground. This is another picture. Observe the picture. Black A considered as the foreground, since it is the object which is closer to you, while the object behind the black A is considered as the background, since this is the object which is far away from you. Is it clear to you? Very good. Let's proceed another form of shapes. Overlapping of shapes. It is when an image in the foreground partially covers up something in the background. It is called overlapping. It is the placement of objects over one another. Thus, gives the illusion of depth in the image or artwork. You see overlaps everywhere around you. If you look closely in your classroom, some of the chairs and your classmates look closer to you than the others. Even by just looking at them, you will notice how some objects seem to overlap just to give you depth. Some are closer, while some are farther. Some are in the foreground, while others are in the background. In a painted picture, there is only length and width and no natural depth. It depends on the artist to provide perspective. This can be achieved by overlapping images, shapes, and lines. Thus, establishing size and distance. All in all, overlapping of shapes gives you three important principles. Number one, create an illusion of depth. Number two, make shapes either dominant or subordinate. Number three, vary and repeat the shape, just like the image. Since you already know the difference between foreground and background and the overlapping of shapes, let's proceed your activity entitled Matigsalog Tribal Costume. The Matigsalog tribe live in Davao del Norte and southeastern of Bukidnon. They have 4 dialects: Kulammanin, Tala, Ingod, and Matigsalog. Materials to be used: pencil, crayons, and eraser. Procedure: in a long band paper, draw and design a Matigsalog costume for men and women based on the description. Use geometric patterns and overlap shapes. Color your work appropriately. Attire of a Matigsalog man and attire of a Matigsalog woman. I know that you are excited. Let's start. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.